Okay. Hi everyone. Because I couldn't get, the audio was really choppy and really bad in this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna react to, my inner world on YouTube and kind of explore a little bit about, just kind of a little bit more, with an explanation of the inner world. So that way you guys actually can hear what I'm saying and I can dive a little bit more into an explanation. So, apologies for the really bad choppy video. I don't know why it was like this or why it wanted to glitch out like crazy, but we're going to do this and hopefully this works. So, as you see, the video starts really bad, really super choppy, and apologies for how bad it is. But it says pan house. It actually says main house. Oh my god. This is me reacting, and I just feel like I can see why you guys were like, holy shit. Okay. No, what are you doing? Why am I... Okay. So, pausing in right here. This is the main house that we're looking at right now. Yes, we did have pathing, and I just wanted to kind of like... as we're probably gonna have to scroll in a bit. So yeah, so this is the front, the first floor of the house. It's very cozy. Kind of wanted to make it a little bit, you know, kind of a cozy place for people to chill. How I've described it is, it's like, you know, when you have like apartment complexes and you have like the main office in the apartment complexes, that, you know, the leasing office. That's kind of what I was what I was describing this as. As you can see, this one says Luna's quiet room, Luna and caretakers only. This is my quiet room. This is the room that I go to whenever I am regressed and I need a break from fronting. Someone had asked me if there was a den or a place that I go to. Christina Applegate hospitalized. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not great. But now, first Zayn Malik and now Christina Applegate. Anyways. But someone had asked me if I had like a place that I go to for my wolf side. I am my wolf side, if that makes sense. I am the host. I am a host, age regressor, trauma holder, and I identify as Etherian because when I am inside, I take on the form of a wolf. So that explains the wolf-like abilities, etc. So I guess that this would be like my den, so to speak. Again, it's very choppy. I'm really sorry. Obviously with you see I've got the little bed. I have like bookshelves, etc. And then I have this is gonna show nope, never mind, it didn't. Hopefully, maybe it will. Yeah, so as you can see, in my inventory is so much stuff that I've created. Are extra materials. The little bunny egg, it's to represent that I have a replica of my favorite stuffy from out here inside internally, so I have that as well to give me some comfort whenever I am inside. Okay. And we're going to exit. So this one is, hold on. So this next room is the office. It is the gatekeepers and protectors are only allowed to go in there. Basically, the office means that, it's our office, but basically we have an office due to the fact that because there are so many of us, the gatekeepers need a place to work. So a lot of the time the gatekeepers are going to be inside the office. Obviously this is a lot smaller than what it actually looks like, but it's a lot bigger. There are multiple desks that each gatekeeper has. They have like little computers, and then the different shelves chests indicate the filing cabinets. And as you can see, there are signs next to it. It's to indicate that each filing cabinet has certain files for certain roles. So whenever we form an altar, there will be a file that shows up in the filing cabinets, and that altar will have basic info such as if they formed with a name, if they formed with the role. Usually if they don't form with a name, it will say question mark, like to indicate that we have no idea who this person is, but we know that they have formed. And you can see the sign that says other roles / unknown / parentheses new altars. Those will end up in that filing cabinet. So that is our little office, and then of course the office connects to the conference room. And the conference room basically is where protectors come to for meetings. Sometimes I'll be there, sometimes I won't, but if I choose not to be in a meeting, they will let me know what they have talked about, so I'm not left out. And then, of course, the conference room leads to the fronting room. And I kind of try to make it like how it is inside. But if you guys have seen Loki, the TV series, our fronting room is basically the TVA from Loki. And there are many, many desks around. And then that giant screen or that window that you see that has the bricks blocked off, that's to indicate the giant screen that basically works as a window. So whenever we go to front, we basically sit in this chair and we look out on the screen, and boom, we are outside. And by outside I mean fronting. Oh my god, you can see the pixels on that. So, yeah, that is our fronting room. We also have a little, like, Spotify radio in the very back, like, in the background that indicates that we play music on. So, right now I have, like, a mix of the opening from Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, and the Black Box opening, or the first opening to Blue Exorcist, is stuck in my head right now because they're playing in the background. So, second floor, we've got the kitchen, yes, and littles must ask before entering because they're not allowed to go into the kitchen unless they want to, or they have to ask permission. So it's just a basic kitchen. We got a table, we have a fridge, we have like cooking supplies. Caretakers usually go in here to make food, etc. So that's our little kitchen space, little eating space. Oh my god, the video is so choppy. I don't know why my computer was not letting me record. Oh yeah. So we have a playroom for the littles, and their hours are 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. because the littles get up at 6 and they go to bed at 8, except time is really wonky. Time doesn't always fluctuate internally as it does out here, so we kind of have to be like, we have to kind of, check out here and see what time it is and see if the littles need to be awake or go to sleep. It's very complicated. Time works differently internally than it does out here. So, it's a very, very little cozy room. We've got bookshelf after bookshelf, and we also, on the bookshelves, we have coloring books, we have puzzles, games, And then you see that giant, like, that window or that glass over on the edge. That indicates the screen for movies and TV shows. Video games sometimes. We have rules. Listen to the caretakers. No fighting. Clean up after you're done playing. Be kind. Ask before watching a movie. And bedtime is 8 p.m. Because again, littles, they're child alters. They are literal children. But yeah, so the littles basically have to ask permission before they watch a movie, because sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. It just really depends. Da, 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 da. And then, of course, the third floor. I'm hoping that I didn't get any names of alters in here that don't want their names out there, or we can't show because protection. Game/rec room under renovations. I think I put that sign up just because I was like, I hadn't finished building it. But yeah, so we have a game room, /rec room, and it basically is kind of like an area to go if alters need a break or necessarily want a break. There are games like board games, cards, and puzzles, and books, like a variety of different books. And this is kind of like chill space. We also have a little fireplace and a little chimney. So it's very nice and calm and peaceful in here. And yeah, put away after usage because we don't want things to be spread out. But it's nice that we have a little rec room. Okay. Going into rooms. So, altar rooms, yeah, so this room specifically that I walked in first is Alexa's room. So Alexa is one of our many protectors and caretakers. She uses she, her pronouns, and she is a fictive, so an alter based off of a fictional character. She is based off an OC, so we refer to her as an OC fictive, not a fictive OC. When we say OC fictive, we mean alters based off of original characters. And clearly, her source is Harry Potter, because you can clearly tell by the floor that it's the Gryffindor colors. She is a proud Gryffindor, though when she took the test out here, it said that she was a Hufflepuff, which is kind of true, but not true at the same time. The stick that you see here is to replicate her wand, as she does have her wand inside. Does it work? Yes. Has she used spells before? Yes. Alright. The next room. Oh, the trans room. The trans pride. Okay, so this is Anna and Sadie's room. Anna and Sadie are dating. They are a beautiful couple. So Anna uses she, her pronouns. Anna is a protector. She identifies as a trans woman. Sadie is one of our gatekeepers. She uses she, they pronouns. Yeah, they are absolutely together. And I wanted to kind of decorate their room to indicate the trans pride, because we stand trans rights in this house. Trans rights are human rights. Anna's the one that has the pink bed, and Sadie's the blue bed, so yeah. Little bit of a cozy room, so okay. Croft's room. Yes, Croft. So Croft is one of our caretakers. Vamp is a vampire, which is why they use vamp, they, he pronouns. Because Croft's a vampire, he doesn't really sleep, but they do have a room that they retreat to whenever Vamp feels like it. And it's just a little chill space. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. This room. So this is Jay's room. So Jay is one of our many middles. He is from New York, and he absolutely loves baseball. His favorite team is obviously the New York Yankees. Go Yankees. Yeah, this is his place, and I try to make the flooring on here, in the colors of the non-binary. I don't know why I said non-binary. The Yankees colors. Do 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 do. I think one of the next rooms is one of the littles. Yes. Okay. So this is one of our littles' rooms. The reason why we didn't show their name is because they are head made or brain made. They don't have a source, so they're not effective. We are trying to make sure that those littles are protected. So this is one of our littles. A little bit about them. They love pink. They love anything pink. They love Disney. They love coloring. They love princesses, magic, unicorns. It's so cute. That's their room. This is another one of the room. I know I said the name in the video, but I'm not going to say his name just because I'm scared that he's gonna get mad at me. But this is one of his rooms, and this altar is actually a protector, former persecutor. When he formed, he was very angry, had a lot of negativity, and he was basically hurting because he had just woken up from his source to find out that his source wasn't really real. So he had a lot of anger and would shout and yell constantly at our mom, but now he and my mom are really good friends. He respects her a lot. So shout out to Sid Alter. You are amazing. We appreciate you. And the last room that in here is our youngest little. They obviously their favorite color is green. Their favorite our favorite thing is they love cars. They have like a car collection out here, and I'm looking at it right now. They love toy cars. They love dinosaurs. They love dragons. Oh yeah, I have a new follower on Instagram. Thank you, Sarah7401792. I don't know if you're following me from YouTube, but hi anyways. Yeah, so that's our youngest little's room. Okay. So, obviously outside of the neighborhood and behind the neighborhood is the forest. And I forgot to add the tire swing to this, but we have a treehouse. Yeah, the treehouse was like the last thing that I built for this. It's like a little place that that the littles like to go to. They have like a little bed that they can sleep out here. They usually don't sleep out here unless it's like summer camping. And they got like little shelves, paintings, pictures, toys, etc. It's nice and cozy. And then in the forest we have a lake. It's basically, this lake is to represent the lake in the Forbidden Forest from Harry Potter. If you clearly can't tell, Harry Potter is one of our biggest, like, hyperfixations. Yeah, so going into the neighborhood, we have Sans, Frisk, and Ariel, or Ariel, however you pronounce it, Ariel, I don't know how to pronounce it. So, we are very fictive heavy, if you haven't figured that out already. And one of our sources that are hyperfixations, special interest, is Undertale, so we have many Undertale fictives. Sans and Frisk are a married couple. If people are gonna hate on me for that, don't. Frisk is a grown-ass adult. They can do what they want. Sans is also a grown-ass adult. He can do what he wants. So, Sans is a protector. He, him. Frisk, I don't know Frisk's role. I completely forgot to ask them. I think it's gatekeeper, but I could be wrong. And this is their room. Obviously blue and red for their souls. Okay. And then Ariel is... Okay, we show Ariel's room. Ariel is a trauma holder. They use they, them. And they are non-binary. Their source is Glitch Tail. They are based off an OC. So once again, they are an OC fictive. And after they formed, Sans and Frisk were like, okay, my child now. We're going to take you in. So yeah. We love Ariel in this house. They have been through a lot, and we appreciate them. Trauma holders, by the way, for anyone that's wondering, I could do a video on different roles. But basically, trauma holders are alters that hold on to the traumatic memories. They basically deal with the trauma that the rest of us don't want to deal with. Okay. Remember how I said that we have Undertale fictives? Toriel, Azriel, and Kara. Yes. We do not have an Asgore fictive. We just have Toriel. Basically this is the replica of their house from the actual game, you know, the ruins. You go and you meet Toriel. They basically have their house. So, that was the kitchen, and then this is Azriel and Kara's room. Azriel is a little, and the reason why we talk about the little, like the fictives that are littles, is because they're fictives, they have source, and we are a bit more flexible on that. It's really up to systems if they want to talk about their littles or not. We just are more hesitant when it comes down to the brain made, the ones that don't have sources, just because we want to keep those protected as most as possible. So, but Kara and Azriel. Azriel uses he, him pronouns. He is a little. Kara is a middle and uses they, them pronouns. We respect them in this house. And then Toriel is one of our many caretakers and uses she, her pronouns, and this is her room. Yeah. Okay. Going to the next house. Oh my god. I'm tired. I'm filming this at like midnight. So Monokuma and Tsubaki. Monokuma is one of our gatekeepers. Tsubaki is one of our protectors and is an OC fictive. Monokuma uses it's, I believe, and only it's. I don't remember. I'll have to ask it. And Tsubaki is a she, her, and they are a married couple. So they live together and they are loved and we love them. Okay. Yeah, it's. Thank you, video, for showing me the pronouns. Okay, and then going into the city here, we have a gigantic city. And this took so long to build because we had to, like, fill the rest of it with, like, the cyan. But going in, we have the Hazbin Hotel, a replica of it at least. And this houses every single Hazbin and Helva Boss fictive that we have. It's a lot. Hazbin is one of the things that we had been really into since high school when the pilot came out. And after we watched the pilot, we formed an Angel Dust fictive because we experienced SA at 17. That was fun. So we have Charlie. That's a caretaker, so she, her. Charlie is a caretaker. We have Cherry. We don't know her role. If the sign doesn't say their role, it's because we either don't know or there wasn't enough room to put their roles up. Lucifer, he, him. Fizz, meaning Fizzaroli, he, him. Moxie, we have it didn't show, but we do have a Moxie fictive. He uses he, him. Alistair, we have he, him, and he is a persecutor. Yes. He's not that bad as a persecutor, but he is a bit much. And then, of course, we have Angel and Husk. I forgot to build Husk's room, so I just was like, you know what? It's a replica. We're going to throw Husk and Angel together because why not? They both use he, him, and they are both protectors. Angel is more of a protector of SA, so he protects us from the SA stuff. And then we have Ari and Allison, both OC fictives. Ari uses they, them. Ari, I believe, is a trauma holder and or protector. I could be wrong. Allison, I don't know her role. I don't think she has one, but Ari is Angel's kid. Alistair is Allison's dad, so both adopted and deriving from OC, so both in here and in source. I just want to kind of make something very clear that alters that are based off of OCs are very much valid, regardless if you agree or disagree, but that's the Hasbin Hotel. And then over here, we have Napstablook's house. More Undertale fictives. Napstablook is, I don't know his role. But he's his He They Ghost. And he has music, of course, his little computer. Yeah, oh, he, him, sorry. Thank you, I don't know why I'm saying He They Ghost. I think it's because we thought that those were his pronouns and then he changed it. This is Mettaton's house. He has a little stage. Yeah. Why is it so fucking glitchy? Okay. This is the replica of the Avengers Tower because we have Avengers fictives. Or Marvel fictives. And every single one of the Avenger fictives are OCs, like OC fictives, based off of the many Marvel OCs that we have created. So it's basically just this. So we have Stephanie, she, her, and Protector, daughter of Captain America, and then her twin Samuel, he, him, Protector. They're mostly protectors. I'm just gonna keep that in mind. So Blair and Tauren, Blair, daughter of Hulk, Tauren, daughter of Thor. She, her, both, and they are both clearly protectors. Tauren and Blair are currently dating. Oh my god. We have Tina, she, her, daughter of Iron Man. I feel like I'm just gonna get hate being like, well, you're just naming off your OCs. This isn't DID. Shush, it is. It's both OCs and DID. But, like I said, I can't help the fact that my brain decided to take my OCs and be like, oh, you like these? Boom, we're gonna make alters for you. This is Skylar's room. Oop. Go back. Yeah, so this is Skylar's room. He, him, middle, son of Ant-Man, and he is actually fronted before on camera and in videos. He was fronting during our Pokemon series. He made an episode. I can't remember. I think it was the Mount Moon episode. Stella, she, her, daughter of, say Captain America, Doctor Strange. Polly's room, she, her, daughter of Spider-Man, specifically the Tobey Maguire version. And then the other one is Janessa's room, she, her, she is the middle, and the daughter of Wasp, and Skylar's younger sister. We do have a Nebula fictive, but she doesn't sleep. Okay. The most recent addition to our inner world is the TADC. The tent that represents the altars for the Amazing Digital Circus, because we had recently had that expansion and people were like, you should definitely make it, and I'm like, okay, fine. So we have Zubul and Pomni. Pomni uses she, her, and Zubul uses they, them. I'm surprised we only have those two. I'm thinking like we should have had more, but brain is brain. So we have the My Little Pony fictives. We have Pinky's house, so she, her. And Pinky is what was known as a motivator, so she basically gives us positive energy, gives us positive affirmations when we're dealing with struggles, just like how she is in Source. Not really much to show in here, but as you can kind of tell, I was kind of lacking on details because I was getting kind of tired. You can see my little thing in the top left corner when I'm flying. Okay. The next house is Rainbow's house, so Rainbow Dash. she, they pronouns, and I don't know Rainbow's pronouns, role in the server system. I will have to ask. It's hard to keep track of all of them sometimes. Motivator. Okay, thank you. Thank you from the voices in my head. And then we have Flutter's house. We love Fluttershy. She, her, and Soother. And basically what Soothers do is they basically help relax the body during stressful situations. So kind of like Caretaker, but they don't front during every single thing. Caretakers literally take care of the body, and then Soothers just help soothe and calm us down. And then we have Undyne and Alphys' house. They are a dating, I almost said married couple. Alphys uses she, they, dino. Undyne uses she, her. Undyne is a protector, and Alphys is a gatekeeper. So basically, they're in charge of keeping track of altars and who's fronting and who isn't fronting, etc. While I was building this, I ended up getting yelled at by Undyne from internally, saying that I forgot to build their little bedroom. So, sorry. We have Puppet's room, or Doll's, music box. Doll doesn't really sleep. Doll just kind of, lives in there. Puppet is a fictive from FNAF 2. Doll uses doll self and is a little. They are somewhat source attached. I'm trying to remember. Okay. This is the MHA fictives. We have MHA meaning My Hero Academia. We have Denki's room. Denki uses he, him pronouns. Present Mike is a soother and uses he, him. I believe Present Mike is also a caretaker, but I can't remember. I'll have to double check. And then we have Aerie. That's Denki's room. I don't know why I said Aerie. Okay. Aerie, where are you? Where is Aerie? Aerie. Yeah. Okay, so she, her, little. And then we have Taiga, who is an OC fictive. She uses she, her pronouns. Yeah. So that's the little dorm. And then over here, because apparently I forgot to film it and I skipped over it, is the hotel, the Danganronpa hotel, for the Danganronpa fictives. And if you've ever played the first game, you know that there is like a hotel thing that they have in Host Peak Academy. And that's basically what we have inside. So yeah, Danganronpa. We have not counting Monokuma and Tsubaki, because Tsubaki is also an OC fictive from Danganronpa. We have Junko, she, her. Yes, we have a Junko fictive. She doesn't really front. We have, okay, is gonna show, I don't know if you can see that, but it says Maki, so we have a Maki Harukawa fictive, she, her. We have Pocket, he, him, and Pocket is actually a fictive from a fan-based Danganronpa game called Shattered Hope. He's the ultimate baseball player. And honestly, he is my favorite, and my brain was like, oh, your favorite? Boom, we're gonna make an alter. And I'm like, oh my god, why are you like this? And then the other one, Sakura. Sakura uses she, her pronouns, and she is a protector. Sakura Ogami, the ultimate martial artist. We're almost done. Not again. And then the last little thing in the system in the city is energy full. Grab your one and do something magical. Thanks, Hogwarts Mystery. Huntrix. We had a building for the Huntrix that I actually forgot to fill internally, but this is Zoe's room. Yes, so we have all three of Huntrix. We have Rumi, Zoe, and Mira. Zoe is she, her, and motivator. Rumi uses she, her. And then Mira uses she, they. And I believe that was it for the inner world, but, or at least what I could show you. So, that's the inner world, and hopefully that gives you a bit more explanation of what everything looked like without the super choppy audio. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another one.